Hello, Make-Believers. Boone here, welcoming you back to Toy Replay to celebrate Day 2 of OCTOYBER 2016. And for Day 2, I have two Buzz Lightyear action figures. One is from KB Toys in 1995. One is from the Disney Store this year, 2016. We're going to do a little comparison and see what these toys look like side by side. Two toys that were released more than 20 years apart, Buzz Lightyears. Let's check them out. So here we have the two Buzz Lightyear action figures side by side. You can see the boxes are basically the same height. The two action figures are very similar in height. We'll get a little bit better idea when we get these out of the boxes. This one is the Disney Store exclusive. I just bought this last week. It is brand new. This one is from KB Toys in 1995. It was not exclusive to KB. This was the Buzz Lightyear that you could get in most toy stores in 1995. The 1995 version has a clear plastic cover on the front, while the new version is just an open-faced cardboard box. I think one of the noteworthy things about the design of the graphics on the boxes are that the new version has the Disney logo here, Disney Pixar logo here, with the Toy Story logo here. The 1995 version does not have the Disney logo or the Toy Story logo anywhere on the front of the box. It doesn't have the large Buzz Lightyear Star Command logo. The background design of this box is the light blue sky and white clouds wallpaper from Andy's room, while the background design of this box is images from Buzz Lightyear's uniform itself. I'll go ahead and turn these to the side. I have already done detailed unboxing videos of both of these Buzz Lightyear action figures, so you can check out those videos in the cards up here. Here's just a quick look at what the sides look like. A lot more information on the side of the box in 1995. Just design. I think this is definitely a cool looking box. This one has more information. Just rotate right around to the back. And here on the back of the boxes, you can see some very similar things going on. A nice big picture of Buzz on each, with some call-outs here showing you some of the parts of Buzz's uniform, and some extra pictures here showing you Buzz's action features. In 1995, they were promoting this Buzz Lightyear electronic talking bank on the back of the box. And in 2016, they're promoting Talking Jessie and Talking Woody dolls. So let's go ahead and get these guys out of the boxes and do a little comparison. So these are the two Buzz Lightyear figures side by side, and at first glance they are very similar. It is obvious it is the same character, but I was actually blown away at how different the new one was from the one that is 21 years old. Let's get into some of the differences. Let's start with Buzz's face. The 2016 and the 1995 version are clearly two different face molds, different face paints. I'm not really sure that I have an opinion on which one looks better, but they definitely are different. And while we're talking about Buzz's head, in 2016 we have a rotating head, whereas in 1995, the head does not rotate. Next we'll take a look at Buzz's chest emblems. One big difference is in 2016, the Star Command logo here actually says Space Ranger, like it should from the film. 1995 did not. We've got a little bit different font and spacing on the Lightyear name tape. And in 1995, the name tape sat in a recessed portion of the plastic, whereas in 2016, there is no recess. We'll stay up in the head and chest area for one more comparison, and that is of the helmets. So both helmets open and close. My 20-year-old helmet is a little scuffed up, but I think it is a little bit clearer plastic. And this new plastic is a little bit foggy. I mean, this is brand new. This is not scuffed up. This is not like, you know, fogged from age. This is just a little bit foggier plastic. I think it's probably a little foggier because it may be a more durable, flexible plastic. I think this is a real, you know, the kind of acrylic plastic that if it bent, it would just crack. And I think this is the kind of plastic that probably has a little bit of high-density polyethylene in it and would bend quite a ways and flex before it broke. And a huge difference in 2016 when it comes to film accuracy is the button, the purple button here, which you can press and it flips open his visor. That is not a feature that is present on the 1995 version. That happens when Woody is trying to tell Buzz in the first film that he's just a toy, and Woody taps one of these purple buttons and the visor flips open and Buzz has his panic attack where he thinks he's gonna suffocate. 1995, we just have to manually open and close the visor. Both of these figures have the Space Ranger logo on the left upper arm. Very similar logo, slightly different color. I don't feel like that's really notable. Both have a button for the laser. The 2016 laser button is a little bit larger, and the font on the laser sticker is a little bit larger than in 1995. Both laser buttons activate the laser. And you can see a little bit different sound. Here we have a solid light that comes on. Here we have a blinking light, which I guess is also more movie accurate because Woody says it's a blinking light or something like that. And in 1995 we get just a handful of different phrases.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. To infinity and beyond.
Whereas in 2016 we get more than 15 different phrases.
To infinity and beyond. How dare you open a spaceman's helmet on an uncharted planet? My eyeballs could have been sucked from their sockets.
I'm not going to play all of them. You can hear all of those phrases in the unboxing video for this figure in the cards up here. I do think both of these figures have the Tim Allen voiceover phrases. There have been Buzz Lightyear action figures that have someone else's voice, you know, over the years. Some Buzz Lightyear action figures don't have the Tim Allen voice. Both of these sound like Tim Allen to me. Buzz Lightyear's colors aren't very different between 1995 and 2016. The purple is a little darker in 1995, and I think the green is a little bit brighter in 2016. This may be dull over time, but I do think as far as paint application goes, we've got some notable differences in the belt and the hands. In 1995, I don't think the belt is painted quite as well as it is in 2016. And in 1995, there was literally no paint done to the hands. We should have this green patch on the back of his hand and these purple areas on his fingers. Not present at all in 1995. Definitely a more accurate look in 2016. Another huge accuracy difference here between 95 and 2016 is the wrist communicator and gauges here that Buzz has that he can open up. This, to me, looks exactly like it does in the film. I mean, I think they did a great job recreating that sticker. 1995, nothing. The arm does not open. That feature is not available in the 1995 version. Now let's turn this guy around and take a look at him from behind. I'm realizing from this view how notably white the plastic on 2016 Buzz is, while the plastic on 1995 Buzz is just a little bit gray, a little off-white. Now that could be from age, but if my memory serves me correctly, I feel like this Buzz has always been this really light gray color. But in 1995, we also have all of these screw holes that, hold Buzz together. And all of those holes, there are basically the same number of holes on the back of this Buzz for screws, but they're all capped with plastic plugs. So this Buzz would be really hard to take apart, but he definitely looks like more complete from the back, whereas when you turn this Buzz around, you definitely see all those screw holes. And then the final really major film accuracy function here are the wing deployment, both mechanically and electronically. In 1995, when we press the button on the front, we get the wings popping straight out to the side. They come out about this far, and there are no electronics. In 2016, when we press that button, we get those wings deploying up and out, just like they should in the movie. And we've got lights on each end of the wing and lights down here at the bottom of the jetpack. Look how much farther these wings expand. They're making the motion that they should make. We've got lights, just like in the film. This is by far the more accurate piece between 1995 and 2016. One thing I still miss as far as movie accuracy, though, is that these purple parts of the wings should be slightly transparent. There are certain parts of the film where you can see light or something faint behind Buzz's wings through this purple, so it definitely leads me to believe that in the film this is transparent, very semi-opaque plastic. So in 21 years they still haven't figured that one out, but I am just really kind of blown away at how many amazing differences there are between 1995 Buzz Lightyear and 2016 Buzz Lightyear. So which of these Buzz Lightyear figures do you think is the best? This is the very first full-size Buzz Lightyear action figure that was ever released. This is the latest Buzz Lightyear action figure. I love them both for different reasons. Tell me what you think in the comments section below. Please subscribe to Toy Replay if you want to see more cool videos like this. And don't forget to watch every day in October and visit www.octoyber.com to see all the other great creators that are publishing a toy video every day this month. Thank you guys so much for watching. Play on, Make Believers.